Hey guys, and welcome back to the 5-day lead gen ecosystem challenge. Today is day 3 and it's been an action-packed few days. We should by now have those foundations laid, whereas we know the numbers that we need in order to hit that 10k mark. And this all came down to understanding what pricing you need to be charging and then working out how many clients you need in order to get to that point. Then we also looked at the profit margins too. There's no point getting to 10k if your outgoings is 10k and that profit is more of a bonus rather than your actual salary, because your salary needs to be a fixed cost, something that automatically comes out of the business, and the profit, the bonus, you get to pay yourself at the end of the year. So let's look at that 10k fitness business model one more time. It really is this straightforward, honestly, okay? If you charge £69 a month, you need 145 clients. If you charge $199 a month, then you only need 51. You need to price what you're happy and comfortable and confident with. If you charge $300 a month and you don't feel comfortable charging that amount, then come down. Start building it up slowly until you're comfortable at charging $300 a month. But honestly, the higher you go, the less people you need, the less stress you're going to have. Us at DK9 Fitness, we're right in the middle. We charge £100 or 100 a month, so we need 100 clients to get us to D10k. So yeah, it might seem unrealistic to begin, but profits should always be changing. This will always be changing, okay? And this is why we don't want to set unrealistic numbers when it comes to profit, because some months you might take a big influx of clients on that push you over that 10k mark, but you've had to advertise really heavy, and that means your costs are really high and your profit is not great. So we've got profit, but to focus on to begin, we should always focus on what it is you want to charge and the number of clients you need in order to get you to 10k. Once you've got to that 10k mark and you've stayed there for month 1, month 2, month 3, then maybe as you move into month 4, that's when we really do start focusing on the profit from the actual business. Now, yesterday we talked about online advertising and we looked at 9 different ways to advertise your business from paid to free. And remember, your ecosystem is about having as many entry points into your offer as possible. So we're never ever running out of leads. Because if we focus on just one way of doing it, and that way gets cut, say we're using just Facebook ads only and Facebook ads stop, that means then we've lost all the entry points into our business. Whereas if we implement all the 9 things that we talked about yesterday, if one of those paths gets shut down, we still have 8 additional ways into your fitness business, okay? We always want a full pipeline of leads. So to give us a full pipeline of leads, we need as many different routes, as many different avenues into your ecosystem as possible. Now today, what we're going to look at is we're going to look at offline lead generation. And we'll have to go back in time before the days of the World Wide Web, when advertising wasn't as simple. Or was it? Okay. Today we're going to look at 8 different ways to generate more leads in order to make more profit from your fitness business. So let's start with number 1, which is going to be charity events. This ticks so many boxes, and that's one of the reasons I put this as the first thing you need to consider doing. Not only does it increase awareness in your local area, but it gets your clients to buy in a lot more because they feel like they want to support this cause, and they're much more happier to promote it compared to if you're just asking them for a simple referral. Plus, if you do it well, maybe you can get some media attention who can then increase your awareness even further and social reach even further, because they might start talking about it in local papers and magazines. Plus, you could potentially jump in and connect with local businesses to see if they want to offer or they want to support the charity event in some way. Plus, you're going to build a much stronger client base when the event happens, because they'll feel like they're much more of this powerful team. They're part of the bond. They don't want to leave because they don't want to feel like they've missed out and left this amazing community family situation. Plus, at the end of the day, it's doing something good for the local area too. So charity event is definitely something we need to stick into this ecosystem pipeline. Number 2, let's look at reactivations next. So if you've been going for a while, then you need to have this in your ecosystem. It is a must. So what we do each month, you go back 3 previous months and look at the people who left on that 3-month mark. You check in, you give them an offer, and you try and push them back into your business. Because remember, these people already know you, okay? They've trained with you before. You can get them excited again. You can talk about the results that they used to have. You can talk about how your business has updated, how it's changed, how it's evolved, how it's got even better. So their buy-in is going to be much stronger. Again, you don't have to pay for these leads. All you need to do, pick up your phone, go back in the calendar 3 months, find all those people that left at that 3-month previous mark, call them up, check in, give them an offer, and they should be good to go. Number 3, upselling, okay? So you don't always need new clients or increase client spend to really get a good client lifetime value, okay? So we don't need to spend more money in order to increase profit. Clients will always want to buy additional stuff. Clients always want to spend more with you. So we need to either increase client spend or increase client lifetime value. This can be done in a number of ways, from add-ons to their membership, giving them one-time purchases such as t-shirts or bottles of stuff, side selling them, or even downselling them. If you know somebody's coming to the end of their term, then why not offer them an option to carry on at a slightly lower rate on a different program to keep them for 2 or 3 months. And the reason of this is super simple. Okay, if you know a client stays with you on average 8 months, if you know at a 7-month mark, offer them a downsell, that might then add an extra 4 months of income into your fitness business. So upsell. I know I've put it as upsell, but literally we can do upsells, side sells, downsells, one-time purchases, add-ons to memberships. There's so much more that we can do with our current clients to really increase the money we bring in and the profit we make. Next, let's look at referrals. So your strongest advertising is clients, okay? They love you. They want to help you. So we need to utilize those and ask for referrals. So just speak to your clients. Hey, Jane, I know you've been getting fantastic results with us lately. Do you have any friends who you think would really love joining us? Just ask them for referrals and or give them incentives to do it, okay? You know what, Jane? If you bring a friend and she wants to join, I'll give you 50% off your next month. Hey, Jane, on Sunday we're doing Bring a Friend. Why don't you bring some friends down, see if they like what's going on into your business? So these are just some good ideas. But what we would do in a marketing calendar is we would make sure you have a new referral plan each and every month, because maybe somebody doesn't want 50% off. They would rather have a t-shirt. Maybe somebody doesn't want a t-shirt. Maybe they would like an additional one-to-one session just to really support and ask a few additional questions. So each month you have a new marketing strategy around your referrals, around everything else that we've talked on. So it covers all the different bases of people's needs. Next, let's look at workshop and events. So the same as charity events, these could be paid or free. Focusing on something specific. It could be something to help the community, and we need to help, and we always need to do one at least once a quarter. So let's look at workshops. Workshops could be an in-house thing where you're showing your clients how to do a kettlebell seminar and you charge them £20. Or you could be doing an open day event where you're literally doing come and get your body stats, so come and get a body MOT, and that is free. So there's loads of ways you can do workshops paid, loads of ways you can do events and workshops for free. And your aim is to do one a quarter. Plus, you can potentially get other businesses to join in with these workshops and events. So you might do a health and fitness event in your local area, and you're inviting someone like a masseur down, you're inviting a chiropractor down, and they're just giving helps and advice and tips, but you're doing it as a one whole thing. So you're the fitness people, you've got someone doing nutrition, you've got someone doing chiropractor, you've got a physio coming in, so you're covering all the things and really pushing forwards with that health and fitness workshop or event. Number 6, we're going to look at local partnerships now, okay? And we could do this in so many different ways. We've talked about one by doing events. Potentially, you could do discount codes. would we be able to offer our clients a discount to come and shop in your place? Could you offer your clients a discount to come and join us? See, loads of different ways. Referrals, okay? These are good for hairdressers. If you send us some clients, we will give you some cash or something. Loads of ways of doing referrals, and bolt on too. So speak to local businesses, and you might just say, if a client signs up to us, can they have one free something? Can I get a special offer or a discount or something special from you if they join our program? And the best way to do this is find people who have the same target audience as you, because it's so much easier to sell that way. So for us, over 30s is that target audience. We would go and find a hair salon or a mother's daycare center or a daycare center that target or work with the same type of people that we would want in our studio. So go and find the same type of people who have the same target audience as you. Simply start those conversations and see what happens. And if you start those conversations with local businesses, not only can you offer events, discount codes, referrals, bolt-ons, and all these additional things, potentially you could start working into your corporate gig side of things and going into these businesses and not just partnering up, but actually giving them a service themselves, maybe doing a body health MOT for their whole workforce, and then maybe you can come in once a month, once a week, and do some sort of workshop, event, fitness session, workout or something to really help them. So local partnerships, go out there and speak to local businesses. Number 7, leaflet drops, okay? And this is similar to what we talked about yesterday when we talked about directories. This crosses loads of local partnerships too, okay? So we want to be going into as many different places, having chats with them. All the aim is to drop those leaflets off. But then how do you start having those conversations? And it takes us back to the previous one. You then might have a good conversation. There's something that you can do. You can work together. You start networking, and before you know it, you've got a partnership set up. If not, all you're doing is just dropping leaflets off in as many different places as possible. And remember to always try and drop these leaflets off in your target audience's locations, okay? If you're a female-only gym, then you don't want to drop leaflets off at a male salon, for example. You need to really consider where you're dropping these leaflets off. Something I would definitely say as well is, can you add codes onto these leaflets in order to keep track on where these people have come from? Because if someone reaches out and says, you know what, I've just picked up a leaflet, I'd love to know more, and they can't remember where they picked up, or they don't have a code on this leaflet, you're not going to know where that leaflet was picked up from, and you don't know that's where you should be focusing all your attention to. So if you can, and you do leaflets, make sure you write down some sort of code, some sort of way of recognizing where this lead come from. So next time you do it, you can focus a lot more on that side of things. And then when you go in, start those conversations with businesses, see what connections, see who they know, see how they can potentially help you, or you can help them. This isn't going to be the quickest way of generating leads, but if you get your name out there, people will then start to see, oh, they've seen you on Facebook, they've seen your website, they've seen you in this shop, they've seen you in that shop. They'll start to get really familiar that you just seem to be everywhere in your local area. And before you know it, they'll finally reach out, want to know more about how you can help them. Okay, number 8 is paid advertising. So offline paid advertising is nowhere near as good as online advertising. You've got radio and TV, you've got newspapers and magazines, you've got signposts and billboards, okay? They're expensive to put up. The results aren't as quick as running Facebook ads, okay? But once it's up there, it's all about that awareness then. People have seen you on the billboard. They've seen your flyers in the local shops. Maybe they've seen you being able to get into newspapers because you've got an event going on. And then they see your Facebook ad. It all really builds up as you are the go-to person in this location because you seem to have your fitness business covered in all these areas. So they're really starting to get to know you. Plus, remember, we want to have codes on these places. So if someone said, oh yeah, I saw your billboard, try and figure out what billboard it was. Because then you might see, oh yeah, 5 or 6 people have come from that specific billboard. That way then you know, I don't need to advertise on these other billboards. I just want to focus on this one place. And remember, it's all about the omnipresence. We just want to be in as many places as possible so people can just keep seeing you being advertised. They're getting to know you. And then when they're ready, when they think now is the time to change the way how I look and feel, I want to progress and move on to this fitness goal, the first person they think of is your fitness business. So offline is tough, it's slow, it's not as exciting as yesterday was because offline is hard. Online has made things way, way, way easier, but our ecosystem needs both. We can't just do online and we can't just do offline. We need to make sure we cover every single area, because if the internet suddenly goes down in your area for a couple of days, then you have no leads coming in. So we need both. We need online and offline. But we need to remember, we never want to run out of leads, so we need to have both up and running. So it really is over to you, okay? Over the last few days now, we've talked about the foundations to that 10K fitness business. We've talked about the numbers and systems. We've talked about yesterday and today focusing on that lead generation side of things, different ways to generate leads online and offline, sharing your offer with everyone on the World Wide Web, and then today was sharing the offer with people offline. So now it really is over to you. But first, before we finish today's one, let's talk about the FitPro portal again, okay? Are you ready to learn what's really working to scale your business to that 10K a month mark sustainably, consistently, and without having to work yourself into the ground? Check out Simon Evans here, okay? Owner of CNS Fitness in Bridgewater. When Simon joined the FitPro portal, he was just opening his first studio. Now he has 2 studios with over 200 clients in his fitness business. So Simon's gone from 130 clients to 210 clients in just 1 year of working with us here in the FitPro portal. So you literally have all your lead gen tools, okay? We'll start by setting your fitness business ecosystem up. It's a simple system that will take your admin like 10 minutes every single day to manage. That's going to keep delivering you leads each and every day. We then move into your marketing calendar. So it's no more just guessing what you're going to market, okay? We're now going to start planning like Apple do when they launch their next phone to get this done once a quarter, and it dictates how we do the following. So we want a marketing calendar that we can look at and we know what we need to be working towards. So we've talked about 18 different ways to generate leads over these last 2 days. They're going to be in this marketing calendar that we're going to show you and that we can help you create, that really does make sure your fitness business is covered everywhere. So we've got your free level Facebook ads course, okay? It's designed to take you from a complete novice to a master with step-by-step trainings on how to initially set them up and then how to maximize your ad spend for the best possible return on investment for your fitness business. We've got the done-for-you ads copy, so there's no more guessing or struggling of what to write. Ad copies that we've tried and tested and we know they're going to deliver high-quality leads. Plus, we're going to give you your monthly social media done as well, okay? So all you need to do is grab this social media, grab the image templates that are designed to spark engagement and deliver leads, and then post out all over your social media. Plus, like we talked about yesterday, you get unlimited support, okay? So no matter your level of marketing experience, you're going to start with an initial call with me. We'll then go over how to implement the ecosystem, your marketing calendar, how to really take your business to 10K and keep it going. You're going to have access to our support group with ad experts, with marketing experts, with sales experts. Plus, we have the weekly coaching call to make sure you're always up to date with what's working right now. And you have the support of the whole FitPro community, okay, from all over the world, all pushing forward, all growing their fitness business. So the FitPro portal literally has tons and tons of reviews. Just literally head over to the website. So if you head over to www.thefitproportal.com, have a read, or when you press X off this video, down below you'll see a button that has a load more information on the portal. Have a read. If you have any questions, do let us know. Plus, as a thank you for joining this 5-day challenge, we're going to give you 50% off your first month. Plus, we're also going to give you a 7-day money-back guarantee just in case you think this isn't the right place for me. You join. If you think it's not for you, just simply let us know before the 7 days is up and we'll give you your full money-back guarantee. Simply click the link below, sign up, and we'll see you all on the inside. If not, I'll see you all tomorrow. Cheers.